Alright, back at the zone, and here we go. Brand new fuel filter going on. This time I paid a little bit more for the actual GM AC Delco one, so hopefully this one will do a lot better. I'm pretty sure I bought the old crappy one, the cheapest one possible last time, so lesson learned, always pay more for the right one or better quality. Pay for quality, otherwise you're going to be on the side of the road dead like a Ford. Hit the subscribe button, smash that like button each video. Dislike it if you choose, unsubscribe if you want, whatever. You're here, we appreciate it. Just watch the video, put a comment down below on what you like or want to see different next time. But just take the time to enjoy this day. Super grateful, as always. You guys keep being awesome, keep being amazing, and keep influencing the world. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am on Tori's ZV-1 now instead of the GoPro because the GoPro doesn't have the best audio quality. I love the GoPro, it's so small and convenient. But Tori has been using the ZV-1 now for a couple years on her channel, and I love the camera. We just had to get a new lens so we didn't have to hold it back a mile. So now I can hold up nice and close and be right by you guys. Hopefully get some better quality too. But anyways, we're back. We're gonna change the fuel filter today on my LML Duramax here right behind me. The reason we're doing this, I know there's a million videos out there, but on my channel specifically, it just got cold. It's December now, and it's probably 5 to 10 degrees right now. My garage is not insulated, so it's super cold out here. But I've been having trouble with this bad boy lately, and it's all about the fuel system. And actually, just recently, on my dash, it said change fuel filter. But I just changed this fuel filter about 2,000 miles ago. Now, according to the website Diesel Hub, it should last 22,500. So the math there doesn't quite add up. But we're going to replace it anyway. I might have goofed up an O-ring. It might just be loose. I don't know, but I did buy a cheaper fuel filter last time. So now I got the AC Delco, the actual correct brand for the truck. So we'll take you through. We'll put that bad boy on, and then I just want to talk at the end, give you guys a chance to talk in the comments. Remember, the comments are what bring us all together, and all your support so far has been absolutely phenomenal. So thank you all for coming back. But let's change this fuel filter real quick. I'll go ahead and time lapse it on the GoPro so it's not super boring. I'm not a great mechanic, but I am gonna try to do this. And we'll go through the steps at the end. If you have any recommendation or tips, please drop them below. But let's get right into it. Thank you all. Just got the inner wheel well shroud taken off, and now inside, and I'm looking at the filter here, and you can see it's a little bit wet down there, so maybe we do have something loose on that one. And surprisingly, it does look like the same filter, but we'll go ahead and take it out anyway. So now that all the paint has nicely come off of the filter, we've been wrenching counterclockwise for a half hour, and it's just spinning, 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 and going nowhere. And so then I tried clockwise just to see if maybe I had it the wrong way. Another half hour, and it just spins. Nothing's leaking, it's not getting tight, it's not getting loose. It's just spinning. And no, the wrench isn't spinning, it's the actual filter itself moving along with me. So I'm pretty upset, don't know what to do. Might be time to junk it.
Yeah, let's go. I don't wanna break down, always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm
yeah, what you know about that Subway? Little lunch break action going on. What is going on with this lighting? Alright, so now we're going to try to punch a hole in the filter and try to rip it off. See, the problem is the housing, well, the fuel filter itself is spinning on the housing, so we're trying to take the housing off, we're trying to split the filter, we're trying to do it all, just get it off of there, put everything back on, nice and tight and clean, and it should run. That's what we got to do. It's just taking way longer than need be, so much needed lunch break and then back to the action. So I did notice that this was leaking a little bit at the bottom, so I did put a new O-ring on here since it did come with one. I took the advice off Diesel Hub and I did put engine oil on this O-ring to make sure that it's nice and sealed on there. Alright, so here is the water and fuel sensor attached to the new filter. Went ahead and ripped it back off. I had the new fast system loaded into my cart on the store, but I want to just give it one more whirl. I know if I can just get the old one out and this new one in, it should work just fine. Just got to get it in there, just frustrated.
The next day.
Alright, so yesterday I had to work a bunch, so my dad come over and picked up where I left off, but check out the carnage just to get that filter off. That looks absolutely terrible. But I did crack the plastic inside of that aluminum housing and it was just spinning, so we had to take a Dremel just to get that damn thing off of there. So terrible. So we're gonna have to get a new one on there. But as you can see, still under surgery. Just got to get this new guy on and reprime everything, and we ought to be back on the road. But let me just say, you do not want to over tighten your filters. I learned the hard way. I should have known better, but I don't know what got the best of me, but I cranked it too tight and now I'm paying the price. Okay, so everything is put back together on the filter housing. The pinch clamps are back in place. The bolts are tight. Everything around the threads is clean, so we should be ready. We're going to make sure we put this O-ring on first. Make sure that there's not two on there doubled up like somebody mentioned, which there is not. Put our new filter on. The water and fuel sensor is in good shape. It's nice and snug with its O-ring. So we shouldn't have any more leaks, but let's get this all together and try to fire this bad boy back up. Okay, so sorry the GoPro died on me, but I did get everything put back together. No leaks, fired it up a couple times, let it run, shut it off, checked the bleeder screw, checked for leaks, no leaks at all. So super pumped, it started back up, it ran just fine. So I think we might have got it. Alrighty, so I think we're good to go. I'm just letting it warm up here. I'm gonna run up to the gas station, fill it up with fuel, and tuck it away because tonight it's gonna get -30 to -40. I can't believe it. It's finally getting cold and we finally have this thing dialed in. I was so close to ordering the Air Dog or the Fast system. I'm really glad that I held out and fixed this on our own because I am trying to save some money for that car. But we will get that system eventually, so please hang in there and bear with me. But the key takeaways for this video are, number one, do not over tighten your fuel filter like I probably did. No need to be a macho man, no need to crank it till it tears it apart, because that was just awful trying to get that thing off of there. You've seen the carnage that we had to go through to remove that with the Dremel and everything else. It was just insane. And number two, I do not think that I had the O-ring either in at all or not seated right initially, because after I cleaned up the mess, I found no O-ring from the original filter. So that was super sketchy as well. Use your O-rings. Thank you so much again for your support. Remember, share some stories in the comments below to help everybody out. This is supposed to be a super interactive channel, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. But please stay tuned because we do have some more things to talk about on this truck aside from just the fuel system. So, with that being said, I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks again. Peace.